Oh man. Okay, this is the moment. Listen, y'all.
This is the moment you and I have been waiting for. As you've seen in the title up above somewhere around here, up in there, and somewhere in the sky,
It says this is the ATEEZ Deep Dive, and this is episode number 1.
Ooh, I'm about to dive in.
I had a hard time sleeping last night because I was thinking about filming this. So we're gonna start from the beginning of ATEEZ. You know, back when they weren't ATEEZ yet. Back when they were just trainees making their dreams come true. And they were known as
the KQ fellas.
And not fellas with an S at the end, but fellas with a Z to let you know it's extra spicy. So what we're gonna do is we're actually going to look at all the members of who are now ATEEZ, and we're gonna go back to the beginning of KQ fellas. We're gonna look at some of their earlier performance videos and just talk through their journey and compare where they were when they first started as trainees to where they are now. So let's jump in. Let's look at all the members of who are now ATEEZ, which there are 8 members. We have, and y'all, please don't put my head on a platter if I mispronounce these names. I need y'all to help me out, okay?
All right.
We have Hong we have Seonghwa, we have Yunho, Yosang, San, Mingi or Minji, Mingi, Woo Young, and Jongho. Now, during their training in LA, whenever they were KQ fellas, there was a 9th member, but the 9th member ended up not making the cut, and that was Lee Junyoung. Let's take a look at, I found this video and I found it super interesting, and I didn't get to watch it all the way through, but I got the gist in the first few seconds. And I'm curious if they all had the same amount of training or if they came in at different intervals and some had less training than others, because they all look really good together. So I'm curious about that. So let's watch this video. Let's see what their training looked like in terms of time span. All right, ATEEZ's trainee period under KQ. All right, we have Hong 2.5 years, was the only trainee at KQ for 6 months. 6 months?
Whoa, okay.
Yunho, 2 years. All right, let's see. Attended the same dance academy as Mingi and joined KQ in the same batch of new trainees. All right, here's Mingi. Oh, I like his style. 2 years, attended the same dance academy as Yunho. Joined, okay, cool. All right, Seonghwa, 2 years. I wonder what that means, 2 years. Does that mean that they were with the group for 2 years? What does that mean? I'm not sure. Was offered the opportunity to be a trainee at JYP. What is JYP? So much research to be done. San. This is somebody who pops up in the comments all the time. So I'm definitely gonna watch some San fan cams and all that good stuff, because obviously that's what y'all want. So I'm gonna do it. Let's see. 2 years, local newspaper in his hometown confirmed he joined KQ in 2016. Yo, sang. Joined KQ at the end of 2016. Former big hit trainee. Trained for a total of 4 years. Okay, that's a long time. That's good. Trained for 4 years. We got Jongho, 1.5 years. Former top media trainee, joined in 2013. Nice. Trained for a total of 5 years. Okay, so I gotta watch him in these videos that we have coming up. Woo Young, 1 year, joined KQ in mid 2018. Former big hit trainee, trained for a total of 4 years. Okay, so some of these have quite a bit of training experience. Hong, who is the group leader, trained for 6 months by himself before anyone else joined, and Yunho was the next to join. Imagine the intense training that Hong went through in those 6 months. Because here's one thing, When you're training and you're training by yourself, and you're being trained by someone else, there ain't nobody else to focus on. There's no one else to take the attention away from you. So they see every little mistake. They see what your stamina is like, and they really, really push you. It's like having a personal trainer. They're not letting anything slide. They notice everything. So I bet his training was super, super intense. And I wish there were videos. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any training videos. I couldn't find any dance practice videos of when they were KQ fellas, which makes sense because KQ Entertainment wouldn't want to waste time or resources trying to film and capture video for a group of trainees that haven't made it to their debut yet, because they're unsure if any of them are going to be around. Take Lee, for example. Lee didn't make the cut, so it didn't make sense for them to have a bunch of videos floating out there on the internet of a group of trainees. But it is unfortunate because I was really, really curious to see what their dance practices would have looked like. Even for their debut song, which was From, I couldn't even find a dance practice video of that. But I did find the music video, so we will be looking at the music video. But before we get into their KQ fellas From music video, we gotta go back to the very beginning. So the very beginning looks like they have 3 performance videos. Actually, there's 4 of them, but one of them is a solo with Yunho, if I'm not mistaken, and the other 3 are performance videos. So we're gonna go through all the performance videos. Now, in the beginning, all of their performance videos, they're not original songs to them. They're other people's songs and other people's choreography. So what I expect to see is, I expect to see a lack of connection with the music, a lack of connection with the lyrics, and I expect it to just be entertaining. I don't expect it to feel deep. I don't expect it to feel like they're all intertwined, as I know they are now as ATEEZ, because there's just a certain level of connectivity that you don't get whenever you're dancing to someone else's music for the sole purpose of being entertaining and seeing if you make the cut for the group. Now, we've seen in Holla Holla and Gorilla, the dance practice analysis videos that I've done, that they're super connected, that they look like one unit, they move very well collectively because it's their music. They put time into the production, into the choreography, the thought process behind all of it. So without further ado, let's jump into KQ fellas performance video number 1. This is their first ever performance video. Let's see what they bring in. Let's see what they bring in. Okay, we see personality though.
Wait, pick it up, groove. Baby girl, watch how you move. I got them dust on my shoes. I'll pop up, put it out loose.
Okay.
Speed it up. Look at the diamonds, they eat it up. Got me 2 bitches, I beat it up. They thinking no wife and deleting them. Oh wait, pints in, call up rocket. My brother pull like a socket. Kicking this door, yeah, I got him. Open the safe, you can't lock it. Sipping that walk, yeah, I go to the top. Bustin' your bitch like a Glock. She like to suck on my clock. I get that money, don't stop. Dexter. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you like this beat too, but you a fucking goofy though.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Word around.
Okay, so I'm actually seeing some good interaction with one another. They do have some chemistry built already from this first performance video from what I can see. So that's good. That's real good.
I heard this boy was a clown. Swimming your bitch, watch her drown.
One thing I am noticing though is that their mind-body connection is not quite as good as it is now as ATEEZ. I'm noticing small things like, for example, what a pose, what a capture. So if we go here,
but you a fucking goofy though. Oh wait,
you'll notice
I heard this boy was a clown. Swimming your bitch, watch her drown.
with that part alone, you could tell that their head, their neck, and their shoulders were moving at different paces and moving very unintentionally. It was kind of like one of these versus like 1 and 2, 1 and 2 with more intentionality, which I haven't seen that in their newer stuff as ATEEZ. So I mean, that makes sense because they're just getting started.
But you a fucking goofy though.
And they're still in training.
Word around town. I heard this boy was a clown. Swimming your bitch, watch her drown. Call him up for the pounds. Wait, our future years right on my clothes. Bad bitch, yeah, watch it do coke. Broken cell, used to sleep on the floor. I never do it no more. Telling you broke is no joke. I used to kick in that dope. Wait, now I'm selling.
Also, this choreography just doesn't feel like ATEEZ. right? Like they're executing it fine, sure, but this doesn't feel like ATEEZ choreography. And again, it's because it's not their song and the whole purpose is to be entertaining. And there's a difference when you're performing to be entertaining versus when you're performing to make an impact. And this is performing to be entertaining. And again, they're in training, so it makes sense.
The shows, while I'm all rich, Finny right on my clothes. Hold on, little mama, you tweaking. A bad bitch, Puerto Rican. Get her out, Molly, she geeking. Call me a free every shit for the weekend. Dexter. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. We only can chill for the weekend.
Okay, all right.
So they did have great chemistry. They were still playing around. They were making faces, a lot of them. That's good. That's real good. So they started off with facial expressions as KQ fellas, which makes sense why their facial expressions are so intense now as ATEEZ, especially their demon line. And we'll get into that in episode 2. But let's stay on track. All right, let's go to performance video number 2. All right. I want to film. They be filming these performance videos in this parking garage. I want to film here. Oh, okay, hold on, go back. I don't know who this dude is right here, because I'm obviously still learning. But my goal is by the end of this ATEEZ Deep Dive series, I know everyone's name and everyone's face. So I'm gonna be studying, so that way by the last episode, I have it down. But whoever this one is, his walk, his energy is just on point. Look at his face, look. Yeah.
Looking like a quarter lick. Run up on me, you get hit. And know my.
All right, this feels a little more ATEEZ, just like texture wise. Now this is performance video 2. I think this one was actually released the same time as performance video. Yeah, it's in the same month, maybe like a week apart or so. Performance video 1. But this one feels more like them because it gives more space for breath, but also like the textures. You see that, and you can see that tension and that volume in the movement. Oh, let's run it back. Whoever's on the lighting in the back, they doing it. Yeah. Come on, energy. Yeah. Look at it, like I caught it.
Run up on me, you get hit. And know my bitches with the shit. From New York, it's a bitch. Looking like I caught a lick. Since they wanna bend that bitch. Got some hitters in my clique.
Nice.
Looking like a quarter lick. Looking like a quarter lick. Look at me, God. Look at me, God.
Right there was just a very slight moment of needing to get back on beat to recalibrate. Small things just because I'm like looking very closely. Right here, as they're moving back. Yeah, there's just a little bit of recalibration.
Looking like a quarter lick.
Nice.
Very nice. That one was better. I like that one more than performance video 1. You can already see the growth there. So like, let's go back real quick. Because this one came out May 18th, yeah. So they're a week apart, which means they were probably training super hard for this performance video 2. Performance video 2 looked a lot cleaner. It made more sense for their dancing styles and how they adapt to the music with their textures, using ticking and dime stopping. I saw some of that. Now let's get to the next video. It's another performance video, but it's Yunho's solo. So let's see what that looks like. Because I know Hongjung is the leader who joined first with 6 months prior to Yunho joining. So let's see what Yun-Ho is looking like.
I'm in love with the coco. Riding through the city with a check on me. Riding through the hood with a tech on me. 28 make a double. I ain't never trying to cut it, so explain why these motherfuckers slept on me. 8 ball till I reach me a kilo.
He's got really, really great bounce. Like, watch his movement. His movement, it's not stiff. He keeps this bounce through his movement, and that really helps out with his swagger and his style. Here we go. Okay, I like you, Yun-Ho.
I'm in love with the coco. Riding through the city with a check on me. Riding through the hood with a tech on me. 28 make a double. I ain't never trying to cut it, so explain why these motherfuckers slept on me.
Yeah. Yes. Now, how is he achieving this level of bounce and control and keeping it smooth at that? It's keeping the weight on the balls of your feet. If you keep the weight on the balls of your feet, not on your balls, on the balls of your feet, then it's like, if you, oh my gosh, let me reset. It's like when you're jumping rope and you find that nice rhythm, right? And it's really the same concept, is keeping the weight on the balls of your feet and you're bouncing to a rhythm. And it's being able to switch those rhythmic patterns while keeping that same concept of weight on the balls of your feet. He does that really, really well. Here, let's go again. Okay, hold up. Let's go, Yun-Ho.
Through the hood with a tech on me. 28 make a double. I ain't never trying to cut it, so explain why these motherfuckers slept on me. 8 ball till I reach me a kilo. Made enough, then I went to see Rico. Paid in full if you acting like
great
Rico.
textures.
I'ma tie him up, tape his ass like Nico. I real clip in the motherfucking tech. Catch a hot 9-7 if his ass wanna flex.
Nice.
Got up on a nigga with the wobble came with my pistol in a fucking.
Yo, Yun-Ho is dope. And the thing is, he's making it look so easy. So watch this. Watch these angles that he hits with his arms. He hits these, you can't see it because I got on this kimono-esque situation, but he hits these angles with his arms and he doesn't try hard about it. It's not like boom, boom. It's super smooth. Watch how easily he hits it, and he's hitting all of his points, all of his marks without having to try hard.
Go, pay the fool if you acting like Rico. I'ma
Here we
tie
go.
him up, take his ass like Nico. 100 real clip in the motherfucking tech. Catch a hot 9-7 if his ass wanna flex. High school got up on a nigga with the wobble came with my pistol in a fucking disc drop.
Sick.
One hit wonder, yeah, that's a fact. Hit his ass to the police, wonder where I'm at. Make so much money off this goddamn song.
Great details.
Cocoa Puffs, yeah, that's for the kids. Stop
Yeah.
trying to act like you don't know what it is. Baking soda ain't cut me no check. If they don't, I'ma show them motherfuckers what an Arm & Hammer is. Everybody know I'm in love with the coke. My ex-bitch took a young nigga for a joke. If a nigga got a problem, then he gon' get smoked. I'ma squeeze and I'm out like a part 2 coke. I'm in love with the coco.
Eat it up.
I'm in love with the coco.
Yes.
Turn up. I'm in love with the coco.
Yo, best one so far.
Best one so far. Yun-Ho ate that up.
Angles was on point the whole time. Angles on point. Angles on point. Yo. Okay. All right. Let's keep moving. All right, so this next one is Performance Video 3. And Performance Video 3, the title says ATEEZ, but I think it's like June 18th is when it's released. No. It's released in August, like August 18th. And mind you, in August, they still haven't debuted as ATEEZ yet. They don't debut as ATEEZ until October 24th of 2018. And that's when they released their debut EP, All to Zero. And then their first song was Pirate Kings, which they released the trailer for Pirate Kings on October 22nd, 2018. Then the music video came out on the 24th of October. Then they performed live the very next day, October 25th. And then they didn't release the dance practice until October 30th of 2018. But whenever we get to their debut as ATEEZ videos, we're just gonna go in the order that they released from music video, live performance, then dance practice.
But we can't skip there just yet. We're not there just yet. Melvin, slow down. Slow down, Melvin.
Because we're still with KQ Fellas. So we got through three of the performance videos. There's one more performance video before we jump into their first release single as KQ Fellas. So here we go, performance video 3. This is their first performance video was what, in May? So now, it was May 18th. So this one's about to be in August. So it's May, June, July, August. That's 3 months. Let's see the improvement that they had in 3 months from performance video 1 to performance video number 3. And in performance video number 3, they use choreography from Melvin Tim Tim and Mike something. We'll see it here in a second. So it's not their choreography. It wasn't choreographed for them. This was choreography that these choreographers had created for classes that they would do whenever they traveled the world. So it's gonna be, I assume it's gonna be a totally different vibe, not being choreography created just for KQ Fellas. But let's see how they do. Okay, we got a whole theme now. And this one, hold up. Oh, no. This is too soon.
Too soon. This is not the right video.
This is their music video. Wait, because this came out July. Oh, so they actually released from before they did performance video 3. So we are gonna watch their music video from before we go to performance video 3, and then we'll go to their debut as ATEEZ. I was like, wait, what in the world is happening? All right, here we go. I was like, they did a whole theme for the for the performance video? All right, here we go.
너에게만 해줄 수 있어 이런 말들은 한마디도 진심이 아닌 단어는 없어.
Okay, it's definitely given early stage boy band. That's definitely what it's given.
혹시나 고개 떨궈줘서 왔더라도 금방 털고 일어날 그
Hold on, can I get closed captions actually? Let's see.
이유가 돼줄게.
No. Not these closed captions being in Russian. I don't know Russian. What are we doing? Can I get this in English, please? Okay, here we go. I was like I don't know that much Russian to be, okay. Let's try this again.
너에게만 해줄 수 있어 이런 말들은 한마디도 진심이 아닌 단어는 없어. 혹시나 고개 떨궈줘서 왔더라도 금방 털고 일어날
I ain't gonna lie, these closed captions is not doing it for me. They are so slow. One more time.
너에게만 해줄 수 있어 이런 말들은 한마디도 진심이 아닌 단어는 없어. 혹시나 고개 떨궈줘서 왔더라도 금방 털고 일어날 그 이유가 돼줄게. 시간은 참 빨리 가. 그 속만 더해 뭘 해줄 순 없지만.
His style, especially with those glasses, reminds me of early stage Jimin from BTS, because he also had this like pretty boy schoolboy look with like the glasses and the hat. So I don't know, this is interesting.
내 목소리가 노랗게 만들 수 있다면 날려볼게. 너로 내 꿈이 밝아졌듯이 넌 뭐든 잘할 거야. 모든 게 널 괴롭힐 때 그냥 아무 생각 없이 쉴 수 있게. 이 자리 계속 지킬게. 쓰러져도 내 어깨에 기댈 수 있게. 조금씩 난
They look so young.
행복이란 두 글자로 모든 말이 정의되게. 난 언제나 해주고 싶어 이런 말들을 한마디도 다 할 수만 있다면 소중해. 혹시나 고개 떨고
Okay, a little choreography.
금방 털고 일어날 그 이유가
Let's go.
아름다운 건 다 전부 네 거니까 걱정하지 마.
Okay, so you can tell that what little choreography they created for this video was not meant to be super clean. It was not meant for choreographic appeal. It was literally just to have them doing a little bit of in-sync dancing for certain shots of this video. Because if we look here, when they're hitting this move, it's just kind of like a here, and it's really not doing justice to the move. But from my understanding of this industry and of when you're choreographing for music videos, sometimes it's just to create a vibe and an energy more than it is to showcase the members of the group and their dance abilities. So not a bad thing. That's just how it was choreographed in there. Right here, yeah.
Okay, yeah. 꿈도 대지 말고 지금 이 느낌을 가득여봐 high. 꿈을 쥐어 자꾸 펼쳐진 바다 속에 온몸을 던져 춤을 춰봐.
Okay.
Yeah, then you better. 순간의 추억이 되게 singing loud. 삶의 공식이란 대체 어디 있어? 그 단계들도 이미 제쳐뒀어 나. 해줄 수 있어 이런 말들은 한마디도 진심이 아닌 단어는 없어. 혹시나 고개 돌고 주저하더라도 금방 털고 일어날 그 이유가 돼줄게. 아름다운 넌 다 전부 네 거니까 걱정하지 마. 아직 다 못 담았지만 너무 고마워. 너와 멀지 않은 곳에 있을게. 언제나 너는 말하지 않아도 항상 빛나고 있어. 망망대서 아무것도 안 잡혀 넌 답답할 때 지친 네 맘 내 품에 두고 그냥 나를 믿기로 해. 망망대서 아무것도 안 잡혀 넌 답답할 때 내 미소를 핑계로 삼아 마음 놓고 웃어줘. 아름다운 건 다 전부 네 거니까 걱정하지 마.
Songs got great energy.
다 못 담았지만 너무 고마워.
Nice. The song's got great energy, and I saw this quite a bit in there. So it feels like a really feel-good song. It's upbeat, it's high energy. I really wish the I really wish the subtitles were working so I could understand the lyrics, but just based off of the energy of the video, the tones of their voice, it really sounds like they're having a good time, and that maybe the song is about that as well, having a good time and all that good stuff. Anyways, so next, now we have performance video number 3, which was dropped in August. I think I remember it to be August 18th. So let's do it. Let's see. Now they dropped their first EP as KQ Fellas. They've been together for a little bit now, all the members. So let's see what their performance video 3 looks like. Okay, this first one they're starting with choreography from Melvin Tim Tim. I know this because whenever Melvin Tim Tim dropped this choreography years ago, it was the craziest choreography I had ever seen. So this first one is Designer Outlet. That's the choreography from Melvin Tim Tim. And then the other one is Mikey Delavella, who's also a really dope choreographer. I think he's also here in the US somewhere, probably in LA. So, I mean, that would also make sense because I know that KQ Fellas went and did training in LA for quite some time, and they met up with a bunch of choreographers and dancers in LA. So maybe that's when this was done. Here we go. When was that? August 10th, not 18th. Let's go. Nice. Woo!
talk shit, get that boss view, hold on the crazy well. Hey, chopper go lay down there.
Nice.
That old shoot, man, it's real.
Hold up. Run it back. This one? Who is he? This one right here. Who is this guy? Energy is crazy.
Energy is crazy.
Ooh. I know there are three members who are part of the demon line in ATEEZ. Look at this face. This gotta be one of them. Got to be. All right, here we go. Yeah, hold up. He's definitely part of the demon line. Absolutely. Look at his face the whole time. He's locked in. Yes. I think in terms of like performance quality, especially in terms of dance, I have to say ATEEZ is one of the greatest out there, like hands down. And that's with groups like K-pop groups in the United States. They are some of the best performers that I have seen ever. Like they're up there. Now, obviously we know that there are other greats. BTS, crazy good. Cordis, crazy good. But when it comes to like the presence, like they just have their textures down, like they know their body and they really embody their intense emotion and passion. And that, almost lost my headphones, that intense emotion and passion really carries through their movement, and they're really eating this up. I love watching them dance. Nice. Can I just, let me run this back one more time. I want you to listen to what's happening in Designer's the musical artist who's rapping right now. And I want you to listen to what his voice is doing and how the choreography that Melvin Temtem choreographed is fitting with the lyrics. Now, props to Melvin Temtem, but no matter how good the choreography is, it is only as good as the people who are performing the choreography. And though the choreography is great, if ATEEZ was not executing effectively, it would not look good. That being said, they are executing so nicely. Watch how they go, hey, and then he goes, there's this little breath, and it's like they go here, and they come back up, going into their next movement, and it really illustrates, it paints a solid picture of what these sound waves would look like if you could see them. Let's here we go. All right, here we go. Hold up, let me run it back. Yeah, here we go. All right, watch closely and listen closely. And then did you see how they switched their musicality from focused on the lyrics and the vocal tonalities to going back to the instrumentation, which were the hi-hats. Crazy. Yes. Yeah.
Bang.
Oh, nice. They understood that one. They understood it. Okay, Now that part could definitely use some work. Obviously, again, it's still in their early stages. I haven't seen them make these same mistakes in their recent stuff as ATEEZ. And these are things that you expect to see. They're still trainees, right? They still have not debuted as ATEEZ. They're still growing, they're still learning, and this choreography was not choreographed specifically for them to highlight their skills and abilities. So I'm sure that doing some of these movements came more naturally to some of the members than it did others. And it showed because some of them executed better than others. So if we just run it back a little bit here, you'll notice. Now, if you're not looking closely enough, you're like, okay, they're on beat, but they're not all of them. You'll notice also whenever they move their hands move at different paths. So it should be that if my hands are here, the distance between my hands never changes. It doesn't matter what my hands look like, the distance between never changes. Even if it goes do, 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 they always come back to that same distance. But you'll notice it looks like some of them have jelly between their hands because their hands bounce a little bit. And what that does is it causes them to slow down behind the music, and then they're trying to catch up. And because they don't have that connection with their muscles just yet, not well enough to keep this. And it's also, it's a muscle memory thing as well. The more you practice ticking, the more your body knows, okay, this is what I need to do in order to create this stop motion effect. It's just really it all comes down to training, not capability. Because we see they do a lot of ticking and animation techniques in their recent stuff, and they execute it really, really well. I talk about it and praise it all the time in those videos. So you notice that they have way more time building on those skills. But that's just something that stood out. That being said, they ate that up. Yeah, I go, hold up, okay. I know there's 3 members in the demon line. These gotta be the 3. Look at these faces. Gotta be the 3. Now I know San is one of those members. I don't know which one of these are San. Don't kill me, but I'm a guess. I'm gonna say, I don't know. This one here looks like a San. I don't know, am I wrong? These 3 got to be the members. Now he's got a pretty intense face too, but it's more of like a confident, pretty face, right? And it's the same with everyone else. Now this is a pretty intense face back here, and he's way in the back. So the fact that it stands out, he could be one of the 3 members. But I think if I were choreographing this or like placing them, and I want the 3 demon line members to be noticed, I would put them here. Now that being said, they're still KQ fellas at this point, so they probably didn't even have a demon line just yet, because I'm almost positive that was a term that was coined by the fans of ATEEZ, but their energy level just makes sense. Okay, so that was all of their performance videos, and we saw their first release track as KQ fellas, which was From. Great song, super high energy, upbeat. It makes sense. It feels like a teenage high school pop song. Now, we got it. Hold on, let me get a little sip. I need to. Now we're gonna dive into, to finish up this video, we're gonna dive into their debut as ATEEZ. Now again, they debuted as ATEEZ October 24th of 2018. That's when they dropped Pirate Kings and their EP1 All to Zero. Now I haven't heard their second song on the EP, which was Treasure, but we're gonna stick with Pirate Kings today. We're gonna watch their music video next, then after the music video, their live performance. And I have not seen a live performance from ATEEZ yet at all since I discovered the group. So it's gonna be my first time seeing their live performance in their early days. And then in one of the, probably episode 3 of the ATEEZ Deep Dive, we're gonna jump into their live performances and see what their live performances are looking like now.
Ooh, I'm super excited.
So let's jump right in. Here we go. Pirate Kings, ATEEZ, October 24th, music video. Come on, let's do it. Oh, I love this scenery.
멈춰야 될 때까지 발을 딛고서 아시 프리즈 프레시 좀 다쳐 락치 가로 패스 끝없이 향해 ready 그들의 till the end
I like this. So I like the energy, especially when they start. I don't know what that is, but I like it. I like that. So I probably won't say too much about the dance for this music video. We'll just enjoy the music video for the simple fact that there's a lot of camera movement and the scenery is super beautiful. So I'll just focus on the aesthetic appeal, the scenery, and just the vibe of the music. But then once we get to the live performance and the dance practice, then we'll focus a little bit more in on the dance. Here we go. Also, do y'all know where this music video was shot? I don't. Do you? Maybe I'll look that up. Because I would love to shoot a music video in the sand and in a canyon.
Did that say, will you be my friend?
That's creepy. And then the head tilt, that's creepy. But I will say here, you can tell there's a huge difference when the choreography was made specifically for this group, because they still have the same elements as we saw in performance video 3, where there's like the do, and their goal is to hit those beats. Here, they're hitting those beats way more intentionally, way more intentionally. Here, let's go back a little bit so you can see it. Here we go. Much better. Nice. Great camera work. Nice. Also, great voices. Great vocals, and also in some of the later episodes we will get into seeing their live vocal performances. I typically don't focus on the vocals because I'm not a vocal coach, but I do know good vocals. And since we're doing this ATEEZ deep dive, it only makes sense that we deep dive into every aspect of their music, from the production, the vocals, the dance, the group, how they came to be, all of it. So I like that song. I like the vibe. I like the energy. The music video is really dope. Great camera work. And they kept it simple, just focusing on the camera, 2 locations, maybe one is facing the mountains, one is facing outside into the field, and then they have the sand. Beautiful, beautiful job. Now, live performance. My favorite part of this video, because I have not seen them perform live yet. So we're gonna see them perform live. Here we go. Oh, this is helpful for me. Let's go back. This is helpful for me. All right, Hongjoon on the left, Sanghwa on the right. Oh, okay, so in, what was it? Was it the performance video? I can't remember, but the one that I pointed out who was like way in the back, and I said that their face was really intense, that had to have been Sanghwa, because his facial structure. Then we got Yunho, okay, remembering faces. Y'all sing, okay. San, okay. Mingi, oh, that could have been Mingi in the back too. He's got a similar facial structure. He's got a very similar facial structure to Sanghwa. Interesting, okay. Woo Young, Jungho. All right. Okay, y'all tell I'm excited. Oh, let's go back. All right, here we go. Okay, first of all, we already know ATEEZ has great formations and they travel really, really nicely. They don't bump into each other. They know where they're supposed to get, how they're supposed to get there, and they do it really well. I wasn't expecting them to be terrible at it in their early stages of ATEEZ. I wasn't expecting them to be quite as good as they are now in their early stages, right? Which makes sense because there's got to be some growth, right? And there has been growth, obviously. But I can tell even from the beginning of this video, of this live performance, that they still travel really, really well. They move around each other without having to look to see where everybody else is. They just know how to move around each other, which even as someone who has choreographed professional dance groups, that's all they do is just dance, it just don't click with some people. Some people just don't understand spatial awareness, but ATEEZ does not have that problem. They understand spatial awareness very, very well, and they move around each other very nicely. They take up space on the stage really nicely as well. They're not just staying put in one place. Now, understand that part of that is due to how it's choreographed, sure. But also, even if I choreograph it to be moving further around the stage, it doesn't mean that it's going to be executed how I choreographed it to be executed. So this is really dope so far. Are these live vocals, y'all? Let me know in the comments. Are these live vocals? If these are live vocals, that's crazy because it sounds just like the post-production, like studio track. Okay, I heard it. So there is a track playing, but they're singing along with the track. And as their debut, that makes sense. We want it to just go as smoothly as possible. But I do hear their live vocals with the track. And it's crazy that I couldn't hear it before, which shows that their vocals sound so similar to what they sound like in the studio, which is not common. Especially here in the US, like you don't even have to be able to sing good here in the US in order to be.
Anyways, it's nonsense. But this,
I can hear their live vocals matching up with the vocals in the track. That's really dope. Nice facial expressions. Nice. Woo, nice movement. Ooh. Whose high vocals was that? Let's go! Beautiful voices. Ooh, nice. Ooh, that was good. That was really, really good. Okay. And that was just their debut. That wasn't even them doing multiple tracks back to back. That was just Pirate Kings. That's it, just Pirate King. All right, so next up, and this is the last one that we're checking out for episode 1 of the ATEEZ Deep Dive series.
I know. Wipe the tears away.
But we're gonna end on a high note, because you know what I love to do. Dive into these dance practices, baby. We're gonna analyze this dance practice. I'm super curious to see what it looks like. Obviously, the dance practice came before the music video, before the trailer, before the live performance, because you gotta practice. So I'm curious to see what it looks like in the studio. Here we go. All right, the infamous small studio. Already starting off with really, really nice textures that I should join a beatboxing competition. Absolutely, I should not. So here we go. Let's go back. Watch these textures at the beginning. Super, super nice. Nice. Ooh. That is a really great technique. I didn't notice this before, and that's why I like the dance practices, because you notice everything better. Whenever these two members are switching spots, whenever they're switching spots here, these two, he does this arm move, and he puts his arm around the person who's supposed to move behind him, so that way, because the person can't see where the member is behind, there needs to be some kind of sensory, some kind of, what's the word? Dadgum. Some kind of like sensory trigger to let me know this is where my partner is. I need to move out of the way. So he puts his arm around the person that he's moving in front of so they can move along his arm and they can switch. He can scoop the person behind him. And it's great because they're helping each other out whenever they do this. Super, super dope. Here we go. All right, here we go. Watch it. Scoop. Nice. Yes. And then their musicality, you hear the hoo hoo back, and then the two members in the background on the left and right of the studio floor pop up, hoo hoo. Or it's the three, they pop up at the same time. They all go whoo, and then hands go up. I just like how they play with their musicality. Switching from the vocals to the instrumentation is really, really dope. Oh, nice. And what I like is even in their dance practices, they practice like they aim to perform. They're not in there, they're not slacking. They don't look out of breath. They don't look tired. I know it's just at the beginning, but even still, they are performing this thing during their practice as they want to on stage, in the music video, in the performance video. I love that. I love that kind of passion. Nice, he's in character. Nice. Woo! Great. Nice. Great canon, so clean, so clean. Oh, they're on it. Very nice. Sick. Ooh. Yo.
Yo.
Yo, the dance practices always do it for me. The dance practices always do it for me. Golly, the dance practices always do it for me. I enjoy the dance practice more than the music video, just because I get to see all the dancing, all the details. I was watching their feet super, super heavily, and even their feet were in sync. So good. Okay, dang it. Dang it. All right, so I was just gonna end it there. I was gonna end it there, Should we do one more ATEEZ video? You know what? Nah. I'm gonna save another video for another time. Y'all, thank y'all for rocking with me. My camera's about to die. That was so much fun. From KQ Fellas to ATEEZ, we seen where they started and their transition into early ATEEZ days. Tune in next week. We're gonna jump into the ATEEZ demon line. Do they practice it? Do they not? Does it come naturally? Who's in the demon line? All that good stuff. From my heart to yours, peace, love, dance. Let's go. Yeah!